everybody, I am so glad that you decided to come back. Today's video is on this look I am wearing right now, but it is using my February favorites. I thought about doing a favorites for the month of February, but instead of just me sitting here and showing you the products, I thought I'd do a little try-on / tutorial. So subscribe, like, comment, all those things that you already know what to do. Hit the little bell so you get notified, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's do this. On my face, I only have the water essence from e.l.f. and the serum. I don't have it here, but I have the serum on. And the majority of this video is going to be a voiceover, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew what I had on my face already. On my lips, I just have a little bit of the Milani lip oil. And I'm gonna start by adding the moisturizer from e.l.f. And if you want me to do a skincare routine, I've been loving the e.l.f. skincare line. I will do that for you. Just comment down below and I will do it. Well, everybody, I am so glad that you're back. Here I am just applying my e.l.f. moisturizer. I am loving this moisturizer. It is just perfect. I did my eyebrows off camera because I just love these two products and they're the ones I use on a daily basis. This month I have been loving the Angel Veil by NYX. This is very similar to the Hourglass Mineral Veil, and it's just a great primer. It's hydrating. Love it. This is the Pure Cosmetics Under Eye Gel. This will smooth out any fine lines before you put concealer. This is my illuminating eye cream, and I adore that eye cream. And so it's been one of my very favorites this month for sure. And this is the NEUTROGENA Hydra Tint foundation with my very favorite sponge at the moment. This is the NYX sponge. This foundation is not sheer. You can build it up to a medium coverage. It is like second skin and it is just wonderful. Under my eyes, I color corrected with the BECCA Brightening Corrector, and I use the e.l.f. the e.l.f. brush. Here I am just using one of my very, very favorites, especially this month. This is the Tarte Shape Tape, if I can get that right. And I had to dampen my sponge with a little bit of Smashbox primer water because I just wanted to make sure that I had enough hydration for under my eyes. This Shape Tape is very, very, very high full coverage, so you just need a little bit under your eyes. To set that, I came back to an old favorite. It's my Wet n Wild contour and under eye setting powder, and this powder is buttery, is velvety, it does not cake up under your eyes, and it brightens. So I have been loving this duo this month again. I hadn't used it for a while, but I went back to it. This month, of course, I have been loving the PHOTOFOCUS powder for my face. I always set my foundation. My skin has been extra dry this past week, and I don't know, but I did set it with a little bit of powder. This is my very favorite bronzer, and this month I took it out again and used it so much. This is the NYC bronzer in Sunny, and I actually didn't find it here in the United States. I found it in Puerto Rico, and so the last 2 times that I've gone to Puerto Rico, I have bought it and I have a few backups. I decided to contour a little bit. There I am kind of not knowing which powder to point out at, but I decided to contour a little bit with my Real Techniques contour brush, and I just wanted to give myself a little bit of color. All that dust flying. The sun was just hitting so hard and you see all the dust flying. It's not that dusty. It just kind of looks that way. I am just contouring under my lip to make it look a little plumper and the perimeters of my face. This contour powder is so pretty. This month I have totally been loving this blush, this CoverGirl blush in Plum Rose, I think is called. It is $3 or $4 at Walmart, and you don't even have to use a highlighter. This blush just goes on so pretty. It is shimmery, but it's not glittery, and it gives a flush, a pinky flush to your cheeks, and it's just stunning. It is a little powdery, so you got to be careful with that, and it is highly pigmented. This month I have also been loving the e.l.f. highlighting palette. I hadn't used it for a while, but I usually just combine that peachy shade that you just saw with the one that's a little bit more bronzy, kind of champagne-y, and I mix those two. Oh my gosh, look at all that powder flying. It is a kind of powdery. It is a little powdery, but it is so gorgeous. It is natural. You can see the highlight, but it's not glittery at all. It's like that lit from within kind of highlight. So moving on to the eyes, I just used my Shape Tape again to prime my eyes. This cancels out all the darkness that I have on my eyelids. I have very pigmented eyelids. So this cancels it out, and I've loved it for primer as well, to prime my eyelids. And again, I am using that NYX sponge that I am just loving. I bought a few sponges just to test them out, and this one has really been my favorite this month. I could not put it down. This is, you can see all my table, all my cosmetics, my mess. This is the Tarte Pro palette, and this was a gift from my husband for Christmas. And this month, I have just been pulling it out every time I do my makeup. I don't do my makeup every day, but when I do my makeup, this is a palette that's coming out. I am using that kind of mauve shade to put on my crease as a transition shade, and I'm just gonna do a simple look with this. I'm taking that pinky mauve shade with my very favorite Real Techniques crease brush, the 203 from the Bold Metals collection. This brush has been my very favorite this month. There was a buy one get one free at Ulta, and I definitely went and bought one and got the other one free. I'm just going back in with my BH Cosmetics crease brush to blend out any hard edges. I'm just using that first shade that we used. This palette from NYX, oh my goodness, I am loving it. It's 6 metal shades. This peach shade is kind of rosy peach, is so beautiful on the lids. So when you want to do an everyday look, but you want to glam it up a little bit, this shade just is perfect. You put it with your fingers, it's shimmery, it's highlighty, all of those wonderful terms that we love, and it just looks beautiful in the eye. I'm just going back in and kind of blending all that in to not have any hard edges. I'm taking that cream shade, and I love this as a matte underbrow highlighter. And I also put this in my inner corners of the eye to brighten my inner corner, and it just gives it that lit look without looking glittery. It's really good for daytime because it is matte. This eyeliner, this eyeliner is worth every penny. This is a Stila waterproof eyeliner in black, and it pretty much just does your eyeliner for you. That tip is so good. It does not smudge. It dries down matte, black, opaque. It is beautiful. I am not actually tugging on my eyelid. I just put my finger there to kind of have a marker. But if you can see this, look, oh my gosh, I am not very good at winged eyeliner at all. I'm just doing a little short wing. But that eyeliner is worth every penny. It's $21, and I love it. This mascara is an oldie but a goodie. I've had it for a while, and this month I have been using it a lot. I had really not given it a lot of love, but this month I have pulled it out and I have used it. This is the voluminous, the voluminous mascara from L'Oreal. There it is. I took my little smudger brush that I got in my BoxyCharm, and I smudged a little bit of shadow under my eye because I forgot to do my lash line. So you should do that before you put mascara. This is the Better Skin powder, and I usually do this after I'm almost done to kind of smooth out any creases under my eye, and that powder is so good. I have really dry skin, and it has salicylic acid, but it does not dry out my skin. For my lips, I am using the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in Plum Together. This lip liner, I am just loving all of these lip liners, and they are creamy and they're gel-like. You can actually use it as your lipstick if you want to. So I made a little mistake, so I went back with a little concealer and with my sponge and cleaned that right up because, I had berry lip all over me. But I'm just tapping it out with my finger to make it a little bit not so harsh. And now I am going in with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipstick in Berry Recognized. And that is a long name that I always mess up. So it is in Berry Recognized. It is new from Wet n Wild. And these are matte. They dry down matte. They are thin formula. They're comfortable. And I just love these. And now to top it off and to give it a little shine, I am going to go in with the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration. This is the High Gloss Lip in Aquarius. And this collection is very, very pretty. It is limited edition. And ColourPop is very affordable. For the 3 lipsticks is $15. You get a high gloss and 2 others, a satin finish and a matte. That was the Milani setting spray. I am not loving it. It smells straight up like alcohol, but I'm definitely setting my face with my Hard Candy Hydrating setting spray. This has coconut water and it is a breath of fresh air. I just love setting my makeup with this setting spray. And that is all for this video. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it, but no look is complete without a fragrance. So my favorite fragrance that I have been enjoying so much this month is the Coach fragrance and body lotion. This was a gift from my husband for Christmas, and I know it's a little strong. Well, I just kind of smelled it too much, but it's so good. It just smells so good. It is not too strong, really. It is not floral. It is just romantic. That's how I would describe it. Just a very romantic fragrance. And I have been using it nonstop. The body lotion is very good as well. I usually just use the body lotion as my perfume. And it smells a little softer than the perfume, not as strong. Not that the perfume is strong at all, but it just smells a little bit softer. It's so good. And I'm allergic to many things. A lot of things make me sneeze, and this perfume does not. So that is it for this video. I will see you guys on my next one. Bye bye.